Here we are at the Toneville booth, NAMM 2015. And I am playing this amazing Toneville Broadway combo amp, freaking killer. If you listen to those highs, the way it snaps, crackles, and pops is pretty amazing. I really like that about it. It's very responsive, so when you lighten up, it lightens up with you, you know. It doesn't force you to keep digging into it. So you just play a little groove, you can hear it. So it's really got this beautiful, clear and present, it's very present response to it. Of course, if you want to darken it up a bit, you can take the tone down on the guitar and you still have all the body. All the body and the warmth to it, and you can go back there. Or, of course, what I do like about its interface is that there is no interface. It's easy to use. It's like a real old-fashioned guitar amp. Bass, middle, and treble. So for me, this is the way I like it. I usually crank the bass a little bit more, and then, you know, the mid's right around 12 or 1 o'clock. And if you notice, I have the treble a little bit like around 9 or about 10, between 10 and 11. I kind of like that right now. That's where I'm living. But again, it's very simple to use. However, the versatility is unparalleled because here you go. First of all, it's all hand-wired tube circuitry, right? But it's got a switching system right here. You can switch. So when you take the master volume and you turn it down, it clicks. It has a lock click, right? And now you're using it just with one volume pot. That's real old-fashioned, you know what I'm saying? Which I love that. So it sounds real pretty like that. And again, that's just using this all by itself. So there's no master. I took the master out of the loop. You want to go back to the other world, we'll tone the gain down a little bit, and we'll click the master. Again, once you click that master, now you're in master volume territory. So now if you wanted to, you can crank the gain. Let's put it about 1 or 2 o'clock. And my master, if I want to get even more, just juice it up a bit. And it goes there. It gives me that. So, which brings me to the next point. Matthew, come here, please. We have this trusty dusty reverb tank sitting above. Actually, it's the reverb toolbox, but what's the proper name for it?
This one's the Rio Grande.
Rio Grande.
Yep.
So do me a favor, let's tone down the reverb a little bit. Yeah, okay. So give me almost dry.
Okay.
Less. There we go. Okay, so you can almost get that crazy, I mean, not almost, you can basically get that, you know, souped up plexi sound that Eddie was so famous for. You know, who doesn't love a good, you know, a little bit of Eddie? You know, it's pretty cool. So I really like that. So you can go two totally different worlds. You know, you can go there a little bit, but that's still raw. What I love about it, there's no pedal, so I don't have to go like super high gainy juice. I can still get an organic overdrive, and that's what I like about it. So if you think about a lot of cats nowadays are going back to the, you know, organic roots kind of a sound, and that's really cool. So that's why I'm digging it. But wait, there's more. I don't get paid to do this, I'm just doing it for fun. So, but now this little thingamabobby right here, I don't know what they call it, and that's proof that I don't get paid to do this, but it switches the voice of the amp. So when you go over to the right, it's a click switch. So you can see it clicks. So to the right, middle, and left. So it has 3 clicks. To the right, it's more of an even EQ response. It's just flat, it's just level. So you can get just a nice, it's not colored in any way, it's just kind of, you know, basic. When you go in the middle, it has scooped mids. So it just took the mids and it kind of scooped them right out of there. So you can hear the twang, it gets even more twangy. And then if you go to the left, it's more like a Fender-y kind of voicing. Fender-y. I didn't say Fender, I said Fender-y. Can't copyright that, baby. So it's just, you know, it's just, that's the vibe. So that's the, all the way to the left. I'll play the same riff kind of. Now that's in the middle. So you can really hear how it got scooped out. It kind of got real thin. And then over here. So I like, my preference, I think I kind of like it to the right the most. But again, the versatility of it. So why does it matter what I'm telling you about the Toneville amp? Well, it doesn't. But if you are a guitar head like myself and all the other bajillion people here at NAMM, the reason why it matters what I think is because I do this for a living. I'm a session and touring guitar player. I'm the musical director for Babyface, Kenny Babyface Edmonds. And I've been blessed and fortunate enough to have a wonderful career for many years. And you know, I've played a heck of a lot of amps and guitars and things like that. So, you know, this is actually not just a jam around guitar, like, oh, dude, I got a new amp, not guitar, amp. You know, but you could actually work with this amp in any situation, and it'll get you what you need. You know, I've used it on sessions recently for the new Barbra Streisand record. This bad boy was in the ISO booth for basically at least 3 or 4 songs on the new Barbra Streisand record. And I have one that sits in my living room so I can jam out whenever I want. And again, any session or anything you need, it's got it. My name is Michael Nomad Rapole. Nomad coming at you. And thank you for the time. A lot of fun.